Hey, what's going on, friends? My name is MJ and welcome back to another episode of Castlevania Portrait Ruin for the Dominus Collection. I'm here on the title screen because I actually want to show something pretty cool. So, you can actually, through a certain button combination, press start, then what this is I'm essentially playing this game in Japanese now. So, all the voices now will have Japanese voices, so yeah, that's fun. Okay, back in this room because we are going to head over to the next area, and I switched back to English voices because I actually prefer the English voices more in this game. So here we go, heading into the next area of the castle. It's called the Buried Chamber. Whoops. Okay. So the Buried Chamber is a pretty short area, not very long. We won't be here for very much. We do have some newer enemies, mostly stronger for the most part. So we'll see what we can do as we get through this area. And fortunately, since we bought Castle Map 2, we're able to kind of get an idea of what this place is like. And just letting you guys know that the castle maps do not reveal hidden rooms, so we have to make it put in some effort into finding the hidden rooms ourselves. So we're gonna head this way first because this is a bit of a dead end according to the map. But we're making our way all the way over here. You get some offensive form, which is a skill for Jonathan, which basically increases his attack. Can be good if you want to do more damage, more like heavy damage on boss fights. In particular, since bosses will definitely have quite a bit of HP as we go through the game. So now, after going through that, we're going to go ahead and head this way. And let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got Mudmen as well as Frozen Shades. Frozen Shades is another new enemy. They are weak to fire. I guess it would make sense considering they are ice enemies, so it would make sense. We got Inuit Boots. I don't know what that does. Okay. Not sure if I'm a fan of the stat loss, but I mean, the option is there if you want to equip that. Actually, is there even a specific effect? I gotta look at that again. Okay, no. So it's just a piece of equipment that will raise a stat that I didn't pay attention to. That a stat that I don't really pay much attention to. Okay, so somewhere along the line, okay, right here, you can actually break open the floor there, and you'll get yourself a hidden room that will have more HP. So, just like in Order of Ecclesia, there will be these power-ups that will increase your HP and MP capacity. And, you know, leveling up does increase your HP and MP capacity at a time, but, like, a little bit at a time, but you'll definitely increase your HP and MP through those power-ups. So now we're gonna head this way, just to fill up the map here. So as you can see in this little, like, square part that you see on the map, that you can either go up or down in order to get to the next part. And so if you go up, then that'll take us to a room that we've already been to, which I'm not going to go to because I already been to that room already. And all the enemies will just respawn if I do that. I ain't gonna bother. Okay, so back to this room we go. You got do these climbs here, and when you do, then you will make your way over to this part. That's a save room. I don't need to save because I didn't take much damage on the way to the save room. I only took 1 damage from that bat. That's okay. Oh man, these Oons are kind of annoying because they appear like very close to you, so it's kind of hard to react to them, but they aren't very hard to take out. So you can very easily make quick work of them. Oh man. So we got the dragon zombie, and they can die a pretty cruel way. Man, some of these enemies, they have some pretty cruel deaths. Kind of sad. Alright, so then we got Merman! Oh my gosh! That was unfun. that just happened. Get rid of them. You just spam Raging Fire because Raging Fire is really effective on these enemies. Like I said, I like using Charlotte as the main character because her spells are just really useful, and I just think that Jonathan just works better as an AI partner than main character. That is my personal preference. Alright, so then we go and keep on going. We got more mermen to take care of. And you can go up, but if we go and keep on going this way, then we reach the end of this room. And if you go ahead and break open this spot, then you'll get yourself boiled fish, which I imagine is a healing item of some kind, or it's just an item that you can just get. I don't know. It's not that important to me either way. But I just want to show off the fact that that item is there in that hidden spot. So we go ahead and keep on going, and we're gonna head this way next. So right there, you can get some potion. You will not see me stock up on healing items because due to the fact that I know the infinite potion glitch in this game, so I practically have unlimited healing items, and it'd just be a complete waste of precious cash for stocking up on healing items if I already can get a lot of it. Okay, I think we'll equip that. We are gonna lose a bit of defense, but having more attack power is pretty good. And now we're gonna go ahead and head on the other side now. Here we go. So we got more Frozen Shade. We're supposed to go up, but we're gonna go and head on this way. And because over there we get a new spell called Ice Fang. It's another special move that I like using. So very exciting to try it out on some enemies. So we go and keep on going. Gotta go and continue our climb. Got copper plates, which is a pretty good piece of equipment, but I already have some pretty good equipment to where the copper plate isn't as great. So these platforms will actually flip over if... wait, hold up. I realized I forgot something in this room. So if you go ahead and reveal this spot, then you'll get yourself more MP. Okay, back to where we left off. Okay, back to this room. Yeah, pay more attention. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now that I'm not forgetting about anything, let's go and keep on going. Invisible men that are, you know, very aggressive enemies, but they can very easily be dealt with. They don't have a lot of HP, especially with some of our spells that we got. So here we are to our next area called the Great Stairway. This is a very large area. I thought you would appear, the one who imposes upon my master. He's swirling with black magic. I've read about him. Dracula's eternal servant, Death. Dracula isn't this castle's master anymore. Why are you here? My, what an odd thing to say. This castle belongs to Lord Dracula, to him and no one else. I get it. You've joined forces with Brunner because you're thinking of resurrecting Dracula, aren't you? Brunner? Who are you talking about? There's no point in playing dumb. We already know the current master of this castle is a vampire by the name of Brunner. Vampire Brunner? Even with my power, I didn't sense that. This needs to be dealt with before the return of my master. What? You really didn't know? Well, it doesn't matter. You're connected to Dracula, so I'll fight you here and now. Ha! With that useless whip of yours, at least your dead father was strong enough to yield it. Don't compare me to my father. Calm down, Jonathan. You can't beat him without a strategy. Oh, and to think he needs a little child to admonish him. Sorry, Charlotte. Whenever someone mentions my father, I just lose it. It's alright. It's not like you started hating your father just now, but what's the point in getting angry at someone who isn't here? It's because he's not here. Listen, my father only taught me the basics of fighting, then he went on and got himself killed, leaving me the hair to the whip. A whip he didn't teach me how to yield. He was so selfish. He must have had his reasons. But don't forget, you've been fighting without the whip's power so far, thanks to his teachings. Maybe so, but now Dracula may be reviving, and I can't even use the power that I'm meant to use. Even though my father could. That's true, but even with all this talk about my father, talking won't change a thing. Come on, let's go. When death makes an appearance, Dracula can't be far away. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, welcome to the Great Stairway. The Great Stairway is a very large area, so we are going to be here for quite a while. there is a way to get to the Great Stairway without having to go to the buried chamber via sequence breaking. This game has a lot of sequence breaks, but this is the path that I decided to take because I need to go to the buried chamber anyway if I wanted to fill up the entire map for whatever reason. All right, so Persephones are back from Arya Sara. And they have kung fu moves, but then they also have something else that they can do, which I mean, maybe we'll see it. But if you go this way, then this takes us back to the entrance of Dracula's castle. That is the other side of that one part of the block that I couldn't push over. Now there is a way where you can actually hold up. Nice! So you can actually just sequence break over to this room. You're not supposed to be up here this early because we are locked under an ability. Now I'm not going to go to that room because, well, I'm going to be there anyway after I explore this part. Okay, so yeah, so this is something else right here. So some of these Persephones have vacuums, and with the vacuums they'll just suck. They'll try to vacuum us. It stuns us a little bit. This is Charlotte. They try to like suck up her skirt or something like that. It does nothing but just slow us down. That's really it. And so they actually drop something. Is this good? Yeah, why not? So the reason I didn't go up, even though I showed off that I could sequence break over to that one part, is because that side of the Great Stairway is going to cause us issues with what we got right now. So we're currently not ready to go there right now. So let's go ahead and keep on going, shall we? And once again, Raging Fire is very good, so we're going to go ahead and keep on making use of it. Keep on going here. Make your way down over here. You'll get Dawn. I don't know how to pronounce the second word, but essentially it's a slight upgrade to Charlotte's weapon. And so right here is a save room, which, I mean, at this point you probably want to save because coming up is a boss fight right over here. Not a very fun boss fight, to say the least. Here we go. Alright, so the way this fight works is, here's one way where you can actually kind of cheese this fight, and that is by pushing this pot over to this side, and then we're gonna go to the other side here. And with this strategy, I'm never going to get hit by the boss. I did just get hit just now, but for the most part, I'm not going to get hit like any other time within this fight at all. Even these green things that he sends out, that whenever you hit him, like they're not gonna hit me either. They might hit Charlotte, but even then they're not much of a problem. So Charlotte's gonna just keep on attacking the pot while I just wait for the boss to come out from the pot, and that's it. So very, very easy way to cheese the fight. Jonathan typically attacks faster, at least with the longsword, which is why I decided to use Jonathan this time around. I didn't do that with in my original playthrough, and I'm glad and so I kind of learned my lesson this time around. It's so crazy how much you can improve at a video game whenever you redo a Let's Play. It's amazing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and head on this way first. And in this area, we have a new enemy called Laragi. I don't know. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Some of these enemies have some pretty crazy names. But they're pretty entertaining enemies. Whenever they see you, they'll be like, "I see you," and then they'll try to like snipe us with their shotguns. It's fun. They drop a spell for Charlotte that maybe we'll see, that maybe we'll get. I mean, it's eventually going to be required to get its spell eventually, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so we got Nun's Habit. Nope. No thank you. Nun's Habit is an important piece of equipment for a bit later. Okay, right there's a save room. And, oh my gosh. Get out of here. Alright, so, for defeating that boss, the screen after that, we actually got a new ability, and that is the ability to double jump. So that's just gonna allow us to reach higher heights, and eliminate, the need to sequence break in order to cheese through some areas of the game if we want to. Okay, so that's a warp room. If we want to warp anywhere within the castle, and this is all I'm going to come here for now, because if you go there, that is the next painting. Well, we can't take on the next painting, which is where we're supposed to go, but we're going to do that a little bit later. I just want to explore a bit more of the area first before I do that. So something else that double jump can do, and this is something Jonathan can do, is as Jonathan, you can actually do a drop kick after your second jump. However, I have a problem with doing that, and that is that the hitbox for drop kicking on an enemy without getting hit is horrendous in Portrait of Ruin. It was never an issue in Order of Ecclesia, but in Portrait of Ruin, what the heck? What did they do? It's dog crap. That is what I gotta say about that. Alright, I'm actually going to equip Ice Fang this time around, because I like Ice Fang, and look at that, look how much damage per hit I do with Ice Fang. It is so good. I see you! So we're here, we're seeing a lot more of, well, maybe not much more, but we are seeing more of them. Oh my god! So when they go on the walls, you can actually hit them off the walls. So right there you get goggles, and if you go inside this room right here, we get yourself Axe Bomber. Very nice. So now we're going to go ahead and, oh, thank you very much! Now we're going to go ahead and make our way over to the other side. Alright, now we're going to head to the other side of this screen, as long as I don't get sniped by this stupid skeleton guy. Skull Archers is what they're called. Larvas are annoying. And so is this guy. So get out of here. Come on, get out of here. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Mind Boost, which will increase your mind. Shoot! Yup! No walls. Okay. So then we go and keep on going. I see you! They're so funny. Oh my god, their sound is so funny. Oh my god. Alright, let's go and keep on going, shall we? So now we have these boomerang guys. They're called Skelorangs, and I believe they have a chance to drop boomerang. This is a sub-weapon for Jonathan. So hopefully we see that, because that would be great. 2-star drop rate, so should be pretty likely by the time we get through this whole place. Alright, so let's go and keep on going. Got another vertical room here. Okay, so right there is a warp room, so that way we can warp over here pretty easily. And now we're going to head this way first, because over here we're eventually going to run to a dead end. Okay, so this enemy... Oh my god, first try! That enemy drops acidic bubbles, which is a spell for Charlotte. Okay, so we cannot go there. You're supposed to push that, but we are not strong enough to push that at the moment with our current equipment. So wow, I was pretty lucky that guy dropped a spell on my first try. And you don't see those enemies very often, so it's kind of hard to get a drop from them with how few times you encounter them. Okay, so now we're gonna head this side here, and this side's not part of the map from like when at least not part of the castle map. So we're going to explore it anyway because it is still part of the Great Stairway. So at this point, we're technically not supposed to explore this part right now. If you want to follow like the absolute main route of the game, but I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, if I have the option to explore it, then I'm gonna do it. All right, so let's go and head over here. We're gonna destroy you. And then if you go ahead and make your way over here, so this whole side is much easier to explore with the double jump ability, which makes sense because you're technically supposed to be exploring this part of the map at a slightly later point. Ideally, after we do the next painting. Okay, so I'm getting absolutely bodied here, so let's go ahead and heal up. Thank you very much. Come here. There we go. Ooh, what is that? I will gladly take that. Come here. Okay, so they just dropped a core set that I don't need. Yeah, but sometimes some of these enemies will drop both a spell or an item. Okay, so we got Tonal Arms 2, which is a huge upgrade for Charlotte. So I'll gladly take that. So I'm going to continue filling up the map for this room, and then decide how I'm going to approach this. I'm going to go to the upper side. So that means what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here, go up here, and then check out the part over here. So these hill guards, one thing to keep in mind about hill guards is that they will never leave the stairs. So as long as you're attacking them from a bit of a safe spot that's not the stairs, then yeah, you're good. Filthy cow. Oh my gosh. So now we got Liliths. And Liliths, oh man, they're not very nice to Charlotte, but they're pretty nice to Jonathan, but not much nicer. They call Charlotte a filthy cow if you're playing as Charlotte, but if you're playing as Jonathan, they're like, I don't know what they say when you play as Jonathan, but they say something that's a little bit nicer. But basically, they have two different kinds of attacks. They can either swipe you. Oh my goodness! Oh my god, it's a 4-star drop too. That's crazy. They can either swipe at you, and when you get swiped by them, then you get poison. When they can even blow a kiss at you, when they kiss you, you get cursed. Oh! Oh man. Alright, so now we're gonna head this way, and we get ourselves Sequin Dress. So, you might notice on the other side, there's a bit of a spot that we can't really do much about, so we'll have to be back to that side later. Alright, back into this room, and now we're gonna head here, and make your way this way. And now we got another new enemy called the Crossbow Armor. They can drop a crossbow move, which I think is for Jonathan. And then if you go and make your way this way, and here's a fun thing that you can do. You can actually hit these skeleton gunmen from the bottom because of the range of Tonal Arms too, which is awesome. And because they're causing problems, I may as well do this. Alright, so then we go ahead and continue onwards. So you can actually break this spot up here, and we will get another hidden room. And over here you get yourself Nun's Robes. And then in addition, we get more MP, and if you keep going to that room right there, then that is the next painting, the next portrait, which is technically the third one, but there is nothing stopping us from doing the third portrait right now if we want to. But I mean, that's not fun. We're gonna do things in order if we can. Alright, so then we go and keep on going now. So lonely. Alright, is Iron Plate a good piece of equipment right now? Yes, it is. Decreases luck, but honestly, luck is like the least important stat to worry about in this game. So Mimics, if you remember Mimics from Order of Ecclesia, they were freaking relentless, but in Portrait Ruin, they aren't that bad. Okay, so then we go ahead and make our way down this way, and we're gonna go this way. And if you want to know where this takes us to... Almost got cursed. Well, cover your ears whenever you get cursed. This is going to take us back to the entrance. And actually, while we're here in the entrance, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of backtracking and build some map now that we are, while we're here. Okay, so we're technically supposed to get up there later, but you can actually... Let's see if I can do this. Hold up. Nice! Okay. So by by doing a partner jumping, then you can get up here much earlier than you're supposed to. And now there's another part that I can show off while we are, you know, breaking the game apart. So as early as double jump, we can actually get up here. Doesn't look like it can, but watch this. Oh! Oh my goodness! So by partner jumping, then you can fill up these map tiles here much earlier than you're supposed to. Otherwise, you're supposed to wait till way later to do that. Alright, back in the screen now that we're done taking detours and filling up a bit of the castle map. So we went that way previously, so now we're gonna go down over here and defeat more Liliths. And now we're gonna go head this way to this room, and then over here, and this room is going to...